YouTube. What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another live, guys. And Sunday, and you know we doing mock draft. We got 16 people in here. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. So, guys, let's help, bro. It might. So, okay, let me read the chat real quick. Okay, I see Cretch. I see D Lion. You in here? I see Zach. And Harambe says, I'm at the 8th spot, but draft won't load. I don't know. What's going on, Mike B? Appreciate you being here, bro. Aaron, hey, TD. Julian, I see you in here, bro. Appreciate you. Aaron Hollis said, hey, TD, will you do another draft after this one? Bro, probably not. I probably can't do another one, but I'll try to do another one tomorrow. But I'm trying to help Sports Dog. Sports Dog, let me see here. Let me get this out the way. So, bro, I think when you click the link, guys, help him out because it's forward now. But when you click the link, you got to go through the process of finding this draft. It's because usually I put the number on the top of the draft. So this is number 5. So when you click the link, you go into number 5. It still should let you click the link and go into the draft. You might not be able to get a spot though. Yes, sir. What's up, Looney? What's up? Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Sports Dog, I'm sorry about that, bro. But next time, get up with me early. And when I post it, we'll go through it. I'll leave a spot open for you. That's why I try to post this early. Okay, so let's see here. There we go. All right, I'm about to take me off of it. Just straight sound. Okay. Everybody ready? Okay, so let's start the draft. On you, Nifty. If anybody want to come up, I posted the link in the chat, the StreamYard link. You're welcome to come up and talk about your team or talk about anybody else's team. Tyreek Hill. Okay. Oh, Lord, man, I didn't get the set. Hold on, I got to pause the draft. I got to pause the draft. Let me get ready, guys. I wasn't ready. I forgot I got the number 2 spot. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, I'm ready now. All right, let's begin. Let's start. There we go. That's who I wanted anyway. I would definitely take Justin Jefferson right there. Let's get me on. Ivan, I see you. Hey, we're gonna be doing them all every Sunday at 6:00. We do them. So make sure you be here, but I will do them through the week every now and then. So with Tyreek Hill, I love the first draft, the first pick by Nifty. I went with Justin Jefferson. Cruz went with CMC. RG went with Jamar Chase. Bam Bam went with B John. B Silver went with CD. Zach Simon went with Amara St. Brown. I think that's almost perfect as far as the draft should go. And Sammy ain't playing around and went with Josh Allen like I guess did last week. Took the best quarterback off the board. Again, I don't think that's bad if that's the best quarterback. If you miss, it could kill your team. So you better make sure you hit on that. Me, I like to go with my quarterback in second round. Jameer Gibbs, D Lion with the Gibbs. Okay, Sammy. Okay, I see you, Robbie. He said it's me. Craig says, curious to see what you do at that number 2 spot, TD. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love the Puka Nakua, Looney. Love the Puka Nakua. Correct win with AJ Brown. Uh, I like this year. I'm fading AJ Brown to the second round. That's just me personally. Me personally, I'm fading AJ Brown to the second round. Let me go up through the chat. Some of the people here. Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson. I still think it's a little early for Garrett Wilson. Also, me is at the turn. I'm just not going AJ Brown and Garrett Wilson. That's just me. I don't think those are bad picks. Those picks could be dynamite. So it's just kind of personal opinion. Breach Hall, Puka Nakua, and Breach Hall. I love that team right there. I love the Puka Nakua and Breach Hall. That's big time to me right there. Great job, T. Looney. We got D Lion with Michael Pittman with the number 2 pick. Michael Pittman with the number 2 pick. It's all good, Cretch. We're gonna do plenty of them. What's up, bro? What's up, Silver? Saquon Barkley, great job, Harambe. I like that. Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley. I like that. Michael D-line with Michael Pittman. I think some people would say that's early. I think that's a great pick for Michael Pittman this year. I think you moving up and grabbing a top wide receiver. Yes, sir. I see you. I see you, big dog. Nico Collins. I love the Nico Collins. I like Nico Collins over Garrett Wilson, if you ask me, just because the way this offense is built. But excuse me, but it could just be me. Bam Bam on the line. B Silver with Nick Chubb. That's woo. That's a little early for me. That's a little early for me. I couldn't have went Nick Chubb with that. I don't know what his injury is going to be like. Chris Olave with the next pick. Chris Olave is a 3rd round, 4th round guy to me. I'm probably not taking him this year. That's just on me. A lot of other talent. All right, let me make my pick here, guys. Let me make my pick here. Okay, I went Lamar Jackson. I will talk more about that. Let me get ready to make my next pick. I love the Rashad Wright cruiser. I was gonna go get Rashad Wright right there. But yes, guys. So let me go to. I'll just go through my picks real quick. I went Justin Jefferson. I went with the one of the best wide receivers on the clock world that was left out on the to be picked. I went with Lamar Jackson as the best quarterback that I believe, and I went with Trey McBride. I believe he's the best tight end. I could have went Rashad White, but I see other running backs that I like, so I didn't want to draft the running back too soon. I love nifty picking Tyreek Hill, Kyrie Williams, Jalen Hurts. That's a good team. I love Cruz. There's some really good teams out here. I like RG. He went Devontae Smith at the second round. That's a good pick. I like him over guys like Alave and Nick Chubb. So I'm not gonna say too much about that. He's not a sexy guy, but he's a good pick. Jonathan Taylor can always boom. Who can if he stays healthy, Jonathan Taylor is a top 5 running back. Let's see here. B Silver, the Nick Chubb, Cooper Cup, those guys are good in the past. I need to see more. I think Cooper Cup in the third round is a good pick. Nick Chubb is a little early to me. Bam Bam with Chris Olave with his second pick. Um, I don't know. I'm just not a Chris Olave fan. I'm not saying it can't hit. Josh Jacobs in the third round. If he gets re-signed to the Raiders, maybe it's pretty good. Are they going to draft anybody? Are they going to use Zamir White more? I don't know. But if Josh Jacobs goes to someone like Kansas City, I think it's a great pick. I love the Zach. Zach, you killing it again. You killing it, Zach. And I'm not even just being on him. I love that you went and got Nico Collins and CJ Stroud with Amara. That's probably the second, third best team that I see. I like T. Looney with Puka Nacua, Breach Hall. I'm not that big of Travis Etienne, but it's a good pick in the third round. So right now, Zach, I say you got the best team. Just breaking it down. Sammy Arambi, I like your team. Stephon Diggs, I'm a little bit worried that he might be over the hill, but in the third round is a good pick for Stephon Diggs. I don't know if he's going to command a top value share like he's been doing. D Lion, I love the Gibbs. I love the Pittman. Mark Andrews, I don't know. He's older. I don't know if he's going to stay healthy, but I like the Rice. I like the Rice pick. T. Looney went with Tank Dale. I like Tank Dale. That could be a little early, but if he's healthy, it's going to be a great pick. Kretz, I love the DJ Moore in the fourth round. I wanted to take DJ Moore with my pick. I wanted to take DJ Moore. So, guys, let me go and start setting up my pick before we get to me. Make sure my guys, I don't overlook any of my guys. Keenan Allen, Sam Laporta, great pick in the fourth round. That's a killer pick in the fourth round. I was looking at Devontae Adams, but he got sniped. So I went Tajay Spears and I went Zay Flowers. Uh, I like those picks. Those are the best players left on the board. I like Tajay Spears over Kenneth Walker. I like Zay because I got Lamar already. So that was I took Zay over a guy like DK Metcalf, which I really like. DK, I like Amari, I like Drake London. I might would have took Devontae Adams over Zay. I might would have, but right now it was easy with Devontae Adams off the board. Right. He says, wow, that is early for Lamar and McBride. Right now, I get what you're saying, but I don't think it is. I'm looking at the other tight ends. I don't see a tight end on the board that's better than him outside of Laporta. Travis Kelsey is an older guy. He's better than him as a history player with his stats. But going into this season, you think Travis Kelsey gonna get more targets than Trey McBride? I don't think so. Um, so I thought it was a great pick. I thought Lamar Jackson is one of the best quarterbacks on the board. I thought it was a great pick. Uh, I see you second take. What up, bro? Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Cratch. And Robbie says, for sure, I usually go wide receiver out the gate. Right. Diggs, Waddle, Higgins, those are pretty good three wide receivers. You can't go wrong with any of those guys. I'm not saying I'm big fans of them, but they are good picks. I'm still loving Zach Seaman. I'm sorry. I'm still loving his team. Zach, you killing it. You just 2 drafts in a row, bro. I'm gonna start doing cashing out whoever win the draft, whoever I give the draft to, or whoever comes up and I guess condones what I'm saying. I'm willing to give $1 to whoever wins the draft. I'm gonna start giving out prizes for this mock draft. Guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Carl says, laugh him out. You got OnlyFans. I'm dead. Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. See, y'all, a lot of you think OnlyFans is just for and I don't broadcast it anymore. But a lot of people think OnlyFans are just for what I say, naked girls, but it's not. It's actually for skill. It's a lot of men over there that don't take off their shirt that provide financial activity, and people subscribe to it. So I wanted to take that type of sauce that OnlyFans carries right now and bring it to my domain. Just like they got a Rumble. Rumble is it's a bunch of crazy stuff goes over there, but it's a lot of people that goes over to Rumble because it's 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 kind of it's cutting edge. And they let you speak your mind. So you got to be able to think outside the box and understand what OnlyFans is. OnlyFans don't mean I'm taking off clothes. If that's what you think, that's very, I would call elementary, very senile thinking. That's what it is. It's got to be taking off clothes. But I get it, bro. I get it. I had to change it up because a lot of people gave me a lot of pushback with that. But let's get back to the draft. Um Jackson Smith and Jigba, I love that pick. D Lion. Lying down. I love that pick. I'm gonna get one, bro. I'm gonna get a Discord. Right now, man, I'm just focusing on my YouTube and also my draft guide. But I'm gonna get a Discord and I'm gonna share content there too. But that's gonna be for certain members. You got to be a member of the channel. You got to be a member of the channel to get that. All right, let me get ready for my pick. Let me get ready for my pick. Okay. Nifty went neighbors early in the game. I like it. Harambe says Barkley going to the Chargers or Texas, in my opinion. I agree. Barkley is going to be a that he's going to kill it this year. That's why I said that was a great pick. Second take said, yeah, that stack of CJ and Nico, yeah, that's nasty. George Kittle in the 6. I like that. Second text says, where do you see Barkley going? Same places that Harabi said, Texans or the Chargers. Maybe even I'll throw my Cowboys in there. Second text says, never too high getting Lamar with that running upside. He wasn't coming back to you. He wasn't. He wasn't. You got to at the number 2 spot. You got to reach. Oh, okay. It's all good. It's all good. Only reason why I pause it for me because I got to break it down. I got to talk about it. So I'm not gonna talk about a team that I picked on accident. But don't worry about it, guys. It's no big deal. Stuff happens. It's all good, Cratch. Harama says, I never take a quarterback first round, just trying different strategies. Right, right. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what we talked about last time. Guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. So I like my homeboy Cruiser. I like his team. He got Justin Herbert in the 7th round. I think that's a perfect spot to get him this year with a run dominant offense. He got Mixon in the 6. Mixon could probably go into a team where he's gonna get goal line carries. Amari Cooper and Debo Samuel are top 12 guys. Amari Cooper had 2-3 weeks. Well, that was the biggest 3 weeks in the whole season. Amari Cooper still got it. Especially with you got what you call it come over there now. Jerry Judy, Rashad White, Christian McCaffrey. He got 2 pass catching running backs. I like his team. I think it's very solid. Excuse me. I love that Bowers pick. I think Bowers is the best tight end coming out of this draft. He reminds me of baby George Kittle. My player comparison for him is George Kittle. Quentin Johnson in the ninth is not a bad pick. He struggled last year, but in the ninth, it doesn't matter. Right now, guys, you taking your guys. Don't worry about no ADP. ADP is gone. It's no such thing as ADP at the end of the draft. Go get your guy. Go get your guy. See, looking at some teams. I love those picks, T. Looney, Shaheed, Traylon Burks, Addison. Those three wide receivers at the end of the draft. That's great, man. Cretch, I see you. I see you waited late. They got their rookie quarterback and got Komet, Reed, McLaurin, and Marvin. I like Terry. I don't know. I don't know about Terry. I like Terry. He's a good player. I don't know what this offense is going to be, but either way, you got the stat. CJ Williams probably going to the Commanders. Let me see. Let me get ready to pick. Let's see. Where am I going now? Why not take this shot? I take Romeo. Yeah. Oh, Bears. You think they going? You think he going Bears? Okay. I see what you're saying. I think the 40. I'm thinking that the Bears is going to sell that pick and let the Commanders move up. But you could be exactly correct. And if it is, you do got that stack. You got Komet, you got Marvin Harrison, and Williams. Nice. I like the Baltimore Ravens right there, Zach. I like Zamir White. I love the Josh Downs pick. I love the Jamison Williams at the 7. I would have picked Kittle is okay. I would have picked David and Njoku before Kittle. That's just me. If anybody want to come up, you're welcome to. I posted the link in the chat. I'm gonna repost it again. If anybody want to come up and talk about their team and their decision making, you might be right, Travis. You might be right. Craig says just a fun prediction. Right, right. That's what we're doing here. These ADPs gonna change a lot. They're gonna change like 40%. 40% of these ADPs are gonna change. I love the Ferguson. I appreciate everybody being here. I'm not gonna make the live stream be extra long today by judging it. I don't like judging teams by myself. It just makes it very biased. So after we finish, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna get out of here. But I appreciate everybody being here. Make sure you hit the like button. I like Team Looney team too, Zach. I like his team too. Let me see here. I'll take right, and that's hey, bro. You ain't got to draft defenses. I don't draft defenses. I don't do it sometimes in real life. Like if I'm drafting, I might wait. If I see a defense out there that I want to pick up off waivers, I'll wait. I did it last year with Green Bay. I did it last year with a couple other teams. Uh, Craig says, I mean, just quick thoughts on draft is cool. Okay, I'll do that then. I will do that since you asked, Craig. So let's go look at Nifty team. Nifty, he took Tyreek Hill. I love the Tyreek Hill pick. He went with Kyra Williams. I got you. I'm gonna go through everybody team now. I'm gonna go through everybody. I just didn't know if y'all wanted to hear it or not. But I like right, it is. I love the Tyreek Hill pick at the 101. I love the Kyle Williams at the second pick. Jalen Hurts. Those are really great picks. Mike Evans with the 412. DK Metcalf. Malik Neighbors. It's to be said. I mean, it's a rookie wide receiver. I don't think it's too bad taking him in the 6th round. I still like other running backs right there that I would have took before I would have went with Malik. But who knows, right? Kyler Murray, that's a little early to go take a number 2 quarterback with Jalen Hurts, but it could hit. You got 2 great quarterbacks you can trade. Javonte Williams, I'm not big on Javonte Williams, but if he heals off that knee, he could be solid. I would love to see a backup tight end here. To go with Blake Bowers. He's a young tight end, but you want to see somebody else come in just in case he doesn't hit. I love the Wandale at the 10th pick. I love B. Toms. It's one of my favorite wide receivers. I compare him. Who did I compare him to? Let me go look. What was my format? Let me go look at that real quick. I compare him to Nico Collins. Yep, I compared him to Nico Collins. So I like that. And Todd Chandler with the last pick. Somebody's coming into Minnesota, but Todd Chandler's still gonna get a shot. I'm gonna rate this team. This is a solid team. I'm gonna give this team a B minus. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna give it a B minus because he got Tyreek Hill, Kyra Williams, Jalen Hurts, Mike Evans, DK Metcalf. Then it tails off right here. But his first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks, I might not be my favorite players, but those are great players at the 101. You got to take those guys there, and he did a great job right there. I don't have nothing to say. And he finished off well with a couple picks, so I'll give it a B minus, a B minus. I'm not going to rank mine. I'm not going to rank my team. I talk about it after this. I'm gonna go to Cruiser. Cruiser guy, Christian McCaffrey. I'm not a big Christian McCaffrey guy, but at the 1-3, you never could go wrong with Christian McCaffrey. Then he went Brandon Ayuk. He's squeezing that team. That's a great pick. He's squeezing. So, 49ers are always going to be a top 5 offense. Rashad White, big time pick. That was a top 12 running back, top 5 in some leagues. Deebo Samuel, another squeeze. So that's great. That's awesome. I like that. Some people will say that's too many. I don't think so. Amari Cooper, I like Amari Cooper in the 5th round, a top 5 wide receiver from last year in overall points. Then you got Mixon. I'm not big on Mixon, but you got him in the 6. Who cares at this point in time? You're just trying to get a good player. Then you got Herbert, who's going to take care of the ball this year. He might not have a big upside, but he's going to be taking care of the ball. Then you got Kyle Pitts, tremendous upside. This team right here is better than what I thought. I'm going through it. Courtland Sutton in the 9th round. I mean, even if he's just a top 24 wide receiver, which he was this year. Then you got Darren Waller, where we don't know, but he backing him up with Kyle Pitts. So those are 2 solid picks. Darren Waller, we don't know. If Darren Waller give you 6 games, he could be top 5 in those 6 games. Then you got the Cowboys defense, one of the best defenses who can rush the passer. So if you got a league where sacks count, the Cowboys are going to hit, and then you got Bucker. I'm gonna get that team a B. I'm gonna get that team. That's a solid team. I mean, you got Debo Samuel, Amari Cooper, and the 4th and 5th, and then Gerald Mixon. That's the only one that I might say I don't know. He took him for Connor. I wouldn't have took him before Connor, but the rest of the guys are gas. I mean, Waller, I can fight with Waller. So only 2 picks that I can fight with. Other than that, man, you killed it. Great job. So I'm going to give that team a B. RG, Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, 2 wide receivers. Devontae Smith, he struggled a little bit last year when that team struggled, but I'm not going to sit here and downgrade that pick. That's still a solid pick. Jonathan Taylor in the 3rd. I don't care if this is a single quarterback. This ain't super flex. Jonathan Taylor in the 3rd is killer. LaPorta. Then you got Kenneth Walker. I don't know about Kenneth Walker. It's CJ with Charbonnet there. I don't know. I'm gonna downgrade that a little bit. It's just other guys out there on the board. He's not a bad pick. I don't know what's gonna happen there with Charbonnet being there. Anthony Richardson in the 6. I love that. But I don't see any you backing him up. So I'm gonna kind of give I think you should have got another quarterback to back him up with his injury history. Then you go to get Duzzy. I'm sorry, I don't know his name, but the rookie, they say he's really good. He got a really good athletic score. Who knows, right? I think in the 7th round, that's a good pick. Then you got Chase Brown. He's going to be a PPR monster. He's going to be a satellite back. Deontay Johnson. I don't know if he's going to stay on the Pittsburgh Steelers, but wherever he goes, he's great at route running. And then you got Xavier Worthy in the 11th. You got Dalton Schultz as a tight end. I'm gonna get this team a C+. This is one of the best drafts. This is a strong team. I'm gonna give it a C+. I got to give it a C+. Look at these first 5 picks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I maybe not Kenneth Walker, but 5 with Anthony Richardson. Then you got Chase Brown in the 8th. I think this is a solid team. I'm gonna give this team a C+. I don't want to give it a C- because you got Jamar Chase and you got Jamar Chase and you got Anthony Richardson and you got Jonathan Taylor. So those are 3 good top end picks. Let's go to Bam. You got B. John Robinson with the number 5 overall. I like that. I'm not big on Olave, but I'm still trying to give you some credit. I don't want to be biased, but I think it's just too early. Josh Jacobs right now, just judging it right now, I think it's a little early to take him. Devontae Adams in the 4th round is killing it. I like Drake London in the 5th. That's solid. I love Cook in the 6th. Fields in the 7th. We don't know a lot, but I got to give you some credit for that. Juju Smith-Schuster, that's a bad pick, I think. I don't know if Juju Smith-Schuster or even going to get even 50 targets this year. I love the Hyatt in the 9th. I love Marvin Mims. I love the Kincaid and the Conquo. I'm going to give this team a C. I'm going to give this team a C. It could possibly be a C-, but I'm going to give it a C because the Juju and you got Chris Olave in the 2nd. That pulls the team down to me. That pulls the team down to me. All right, starting with B. Silver. I like Nick. Okay, so CeeDee Lamb with the 6th pick, he could be the number 1 overall wide receiver this year. So I love that. Nick Chubb, I think that's too early. You don't know about that knee injury. Now listen, if he comes back, it's a great pick. But if he doesn't and he starts off slow, it can hurt your team. But Cooper Kupp, Keenan Allen, and Calvin Ridley, even Calvin Ridley struggling, those are PPR monster guys. Those are top 24 wide receivers unless something crazy happens. Even though Keenan Allen value might go down with a run-first team. Joe Burrow, I think he could be a top 5 quarterback this year. So I love the Joe Burrow. I love George Pickens. I love Njoku. I like that Njoku pick. Mostert, I think that's solid. If you'd have had Devon A-Chain, I would have liked it more. But who knows? In the 9th round, at this day and time, it's not a bad pick. Zach Moss, it's okay. I think there's other players better than Zach Moss, but you want to get a handcuff, that's fine. Dallas got it in 11 to 4K, and I like the 49ers last. I'm going to give this team a C+. What this team could have been a B, but the Nick Chubb, to me, in my opinion, pulled it down because it's just a little early. Calvin Ridley in the 5th is a good pick, even though he struggled last year. That's a great pick. Joe Burrow, you killed it. Pickens in the 7th. I mean, you got a really strong team, man. I wanted to give it a C plus, B minus, but I got to be hard a little bit with the Nick Chubb and the Zach Moss. I just, I think those guys could be overdrafted, B Silver. But outside of that, good team. Going to Zach Seaman. Amon-Ra St. Brown and Nico Collins is probably the 2 best starts, in my opinion, because I like to get heavy wide receivers. And CJ Stroud, that's an A team so far. So I'm gonna give right now, I'm gonna say that's an A. With Mondre Stevenson, I say knocks it down to a B plus. Not because it's a bad pick. It's Ramondre Stevenson. It's not Jonathan Taylor. So I have to judge it on that. But then you can win Alvin Kamara, that knocks it back up to an A. To get Alvin Kamara in the 5th, wherever Alvin Kamara goes, he's going to get hyper targeted. George Kittle, I thought that was way early for him. I thought it was younger guys with a team full of weapons like they already have. I would have rather took somebody like David Njoku. Let me see who else. I would have took David Njoku before him. I'm not gonna really necessarily get into Kyle Pitts, but I would have took David Njoku before him. Maybe that's a little bit nitpicky. Let's see. Then you get Jameson Williams in the 7th. That's a little early, but I like Jameson Williams. I like Jameer White. He probably can be a starting running back depending on Josh Jacobs. I like Josh Downs. Then I like Jaylen Warren, Baltimore Ravens. I'm gonna give this team a B. I'm giving this team a B. The reason why I'm gonna give it a B, I think the George Kittle pulls it down a little bit, and that might be it. George Kittle. I mean, I can't give you a high grade for taking Ramondre Stevenson here. I think you took the right players, but I'm just grading hard on the value of the player that's going to boom. So, like with Kittle and Ramondre Stevenson, man, I'm gonna give you a solid B, man, and that's a great team. That's a great team right there. So I think I gave Cruiser a B plus, and I think I gave you a B. So those are my 2 highest grades right now. Guys, help me out. Let me know if I miss on my grades. Put the grades in there. No, I didn't, Nifty. No, I didn't. Come on, bro. No, I never said Kamara. Guys, chat, let him know. Did I say Kamara was that he was too old? I never said Kamara was too old. Bro, you got me mixed up with the other guy. I love Kamara. I've been talking about Kamara's on all my lists, bro. Kamara's on all my running back lists this year. I never said Kamara was too old. I didn't say he was too old. Chat, let me know if I said he was too old last week. Let me see. Next going on to Sammy Harambe. Josh Allen. I don't think that's a bad pick. He could be the number 1 overall quarterback. Saquon Barkley. Then you stacked it with Stephon Diggs. I like that. Then you got Water, who's a boom guy. You got T. Higgins, who's a number 2 wide receiver, but you got him in the 5th. Aaron Jones, a top running back. You can make it to the playoffs. This guy can hit. He's not going to get a lot of volume all throughout the season, but he's a good player. TJ Hawkinson, I'm not that big on TJ Hawkinson. He's hurt, so he might start off slow. Christian Kirk in the 8th. Quentin Johnson in the 9th. I think that's a little early. I would have waited later to get him, but I think it's a good shot. Zach Charbonnet in the 10th. I like that. Jerry Jeudy and Marquise Brown. That's a good team, man. I'm gonna give that team. I'm gonna give that team a C plus. I'm gonna give that team a C plus. And the only reason why I give it a C plus is just the upside. Like I don't think Hawkinson has a lot of the upside. Higgins is a good pick. That's a solid pick in the 5th round. I'm not devaluing the pick. I think it's a good pick for the 5th, but he's not like DK Metcalf in the 5th, right? So that's the only reason I'm nitpicking. I think it's a strong team, man. You killed it. You had to take Quentin Johnson, wasn't nobody else. I might have took well, he wasn't on the board. So yeah, man, Quentin Johnson's not a bad pick. Right, Zach. Right. Let's see. So yeah, man, that's a good. I'm gonna give that team a C plus, man. And like I said, guys, I'm grading hard. I can't give everybody B's. I'm gonna be biased. Right. But I still want to hear Nifty talk about what I said that Alvin Kamara was old. I'm still waiting on that because I know I ain't never said that Alvin Kamara was old when he's all my list of all my teams of my players that I mentioned on running backs. I did not say Alvin Kamara was old. I said that I'm not taking him at the number 2 overall pick or 1. He's as an older running back. I'm not taking him, but I said he don't got no mileage on him. He's a PPR back. He still got mileage left. I said if you go to Kansas City, that's been my shot on Kamara all year. So I'm just still waiting to see where I said that he was too old. No, I gave you a C plus, bro. I gave you a C plus, not a C. I gave you a C plus. That's you got a good team. Let's see, D Lion, Gibbs, Pittman. I love those 2 picks. Right. Hey, but Harambe, was you here last week? I still want to know about the album. I still want to know about the album Kamara. If you make that comment, you got to back it up, bro. No hard feelings. You got to back it up because you can't say I said something that I didn't say. Because I'm gonna feel like you pointing me out for no reason. Okay, what did I say? Did I say he was old? Did I say Kamara was old, Harambe? All right, so let's see. Let's go on. Let's move to D line. So Pittman, so Andrews as the third. I would have took another player, bro. But listen, if Mark Andrews stays healthy, who knows? That could be a tremendous pick because Mark Andrews is Mark Andrews when he's healthy. To me, he's getting older, so I'm not picking him right there. Rashid Rice, I love that 4th pick. I love the David Montgomery. I love that. I love that stack. Not that I remember. Right. Okay. Jackson Smith and Jigba. I love him in the 6. I love the Jordan Love. Man, this is a good team. My personal, you got players that I really like. D Hop in the 8th. D Hop in the 8th is you can't get a better deal. You got DeAndre Swift in the 9th. You got Jordan Jaden Daniels in the 10th to back him up as a rookie wide receiver. You got Keenan Coleman and you got Jacoby Myers. I think this is a solid team. I'm gonna get this team a C plus. I'm gonna get this team. It's a really good team. I'm like I said, on the way. I'm just nitpicking for my favorite. That's why I don't want to do it by myself because it sounds like I'm just pulling down some people's teams. But some players I'm just not fond of. Right. I did say that. I did say I wasn't taking him high, and I'm not. I'm taking him in like the 3rd or 4th round. I remember saying that. But I never so nifty. Come on, man. Come back out. And you if you can show me that I said that, bro, I cash app you $5. Why I said that I took Kamara in the 5th last week, and you said that was a bad pick. He too old. No, bro. Come on. I did not say that. Right. Hey, CHB, did I last week we got a claim. It's Nifty, my homeboy. He said that he took Kamara in the 5th last week, and I said it was a bad pick. I said he was too old. Right. It's got to be because he gonna be capped. I'm gonna make because if I said it, then I want to own it. It's like I made a mistake, bro. Because I know I love. Robbie said this is awesome. No, this is fantasy good sports. We keep it real over here. If I say something and I don't stay true to it, I want to be a part of it. He said, you did game. You told me Cup was volatile in the 5th. Right. He is volatile. And it depends on whoever's on the board. But I like Cup. But I'm not taking Cup early, but in the 5th, he's a good pick. So he said, so you did game. You told me Cup was volatile in the 5th, and I took Kamara in the 6th. Actually, you wasn't taking it. I've been working with you for the minute. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna check it. Bro. I might have said that. I'm gonna take your word for it, but you got to stand on it. Because I'm gonna go back and watch that live. I'm gonna watch when I broke down your team. Because I said that Alvin Kamara is an older back. Right. We do got mods. I think we do got mods. We do got mods. I said Alvin Kamara is an older back, but I'm not taking him early. And early is like second round, third round. It just depends on what you take him with. I take him in the third round. It just depends if I went 0 RB and he's my first running back off the board. But if I said that, bro, my bad. That's on me. That I over analyzed the team. But I'm gonna go back and watch. Okay. So what was we saying? But see, I could have sworn that was CHB and what you call it. But anyway, let me know CHB if you remember or not. But okay, let me get back on this. Well, we was on D Lion team. D Lion said, okay, yeah. I gave his team a C+. I like the Gibbs and Montgomery, Pittman. I love Rice. Those are awesome picks, bro. Jackson Smith and Jig with Jordan Love. Like I said, I'm not just gonna give nobody no A or easy B. And I think you took a great team. I think you took the right picks outside of Andrews, in my opinion. But again, I'm ranking off of the player value. So if you take a guy and he's a great value there, I'm not gonna give that an A per se. I'm just gonna judge him off how good that play is. Just like if you took Amon-Ra St. Brown in the fifth, I'm gonna get that an A because it's Amon-Ra St. Brown and he's gonna ball. So David Montgomery in the fifth is a great pick. Jackson Smith and Jigba, Jordan Love, D Hop. You let the draft come to you. Taking DeAndre Swift, who could be a top 5 running back certain weeks, is a really good team, bro. So I'm gonna give you a C+. I'm gonna give you a C+. I just want to be able to distinguish between my top 2 teams that I like. And that's just preference. Okay, so let's go over to team real quick. Let's go to Travis Looney team. He got Puka Nacua. I love that. Great pick. Breach Hall, great pick. Travis Etienne, I'm not too big on that. Tank Dell, I like Tank Dell. It could be a little bit early. Dak Prescott. I can't say it's a bad pick. He balled out last week. So I like that Dak Prescott pick. It's solid. Evan Ingram, top 5 tight end. Brian Robinson. You put more value, more depth at the running back position. Jordan Addison, Treylon Burks, and Shaheed. I love those 3 guys because all 3 of those guys are going to me is going to be better than they were last year. Singletary. I'm gonna give this team a B-. I'm gonna give this team a B- because of the Puka Nacua and Breach Hall. I think that right there uplifts this team to me to get that type of value. I mean, those are top 5 guys, and you get them at the 111 and the 2-2. I would have went somewhere differently than ETN, but ETN was the number 1 running back for a lot of weeks. So that's why I got to give him value. I got to give him credit for that. Tank Dell, he's hurt, but he was a top 12 wide receiver a couple weeks. Yeah, that team is good. That's why I'm giving that team B-. That team is nasty. Good drive, T. Looney. And correct. AJ Brown and Gary Wilson. I think those are good wide receivers to take. I just wouldn't have took them there. I'd have went totally different. I'd have went Breach Hall, which you said you tried to. I'd have went Breach Hall, and maybe I would have took. I don't know if I'm going Michael Pittman over Gary Wilson. Probably though. I might even go with DJ Moore before I go to Gary Wilson. I'm not saying I'm gonna take DJ Moore there, but maybe Nico Collins. Devon A-Chain, upside is crazy. If he's healthy, he plays, his killer. DJ Moore, I love that. Pacheco, you love Pacheco, and Pacheco is a good running back, and he does give you a lot of value. Marvin Harrison's a little early, but if he hits, it's a good pick. Terry McLaurin, Jaden Reed, Komet. Williams, listen, if Williams comes and plays good, man, this team is really solid. I'm gonna give this team a C. Just because I'm not big on the AJ Brown and Garrett Wilson. If anybody got any remarks, you can put it in the chat right now and let me know if you think I missed over a team that maybe might be better. Yep. Right, Zach. Right. Okay, Zach says, I think I said Kamara might be old too last week, but I meant to say if you get him in the right. That's what, but that's I know that's what I know what I said, but if Nifty, if you overtook it, come on, bro, to put that in the chat. And listen, we good. We just going back and forth. It ain't nothing bad, bro. I love you. I appreciate you. You've been showing me support for a long time, but you can't take stuff out of context because I know I said, yeah, Kamara is too old to take as the number one running back. But if I said he old at the number 5 in the 5th round, I'm tripping. And I don't owe him apology for doing anything wrong, but I owe him apology for, you know, giving him misinformation, saying this week is a good pick, the next week is a bad pick. So, but yeah, he says, but I meant to say if I get him at the right price round, right. I say even the 3rd round, it just depends. If you at the turn. But I don't remember saying Kamara because, matter of fact, man, let me go to one of my videos. I got to go to one of my videos, man, because I know I've been talking about Kamara in my videos about running backs. I know I've been talking about Kamara. But I ain't going to do that now. Yes, Puka. Right. He is. He's a perfect 3rd round pick, and especially people. I've always felt that way. That's why I'm trying to think, like, why would I say that's a bad pick? I just can't take him as like my straight up number one running back early, and there's other running backs on the board. Now, if you took him before, like, and I'm not big on Jonathan Taylor, but I just want to look at the board. I just got to go back and look at the board last week and see what was said. Matter of fact, guys, if y'all want me to, I can pull up the video and play it and go to that exact spot. And that's what I'm going to try to do. That's what I'm going to try to do. If y'all want me to. If that's messing up the show, then I won't do it. But I think this is good. This is what makes Fantasy Good Sports a great channel. Because I hold myself accountable. Most people they just keep it moving and wouldn't even talk about it. Because I don't think this is bad, and this is not me trying to call him out, and he's not trying to call me out. We just holding each other accountable. Like if he's your first running back and you have 2 stud wide receivers, you're good. Yes, I agree with that 100%. But let me go back and see. Let's see. Okay. All right. We're gonna pull. This is gonna be fun. This is fun. This is good content right here. Okay. Okay, we passed Nifty. All right. So let me share the screen. All right. And somebody set me up. Craig set me up too to get me to do these rankings. You ain't gonna get me no more, bro. You set me up. Okay, let me see. Present. Share screen. All right, entire screen. I'm going to the audio, share the audio. Let's go. Okay.
He went the route with getting Neighbors. Obviously, I mean, you got Neighbors, Collins, Samuel, Evans, Connor, McCaffrey, Stroud as your, starting lineup week in and week out. I'd say that's pretty solid. I mean, I don't think it matters where Neighbors goes. He's the kind of guy I think we all believe can easily step into a top wide receiver role, right? We see rookie wide receivers, they can slot in and be an alpha, and he fits that mold. Doesn't really have a tight end probably to start the year, right? Hawkinson's probably not going to be ready to go. So I think once the season gets going, but he's got to fill that spot. But the rest of that team, man, is
Okay, let's go forward a little bit.
It's explosive. I mean, you can't go wrong there. Rasheed Rice, I mean, you got him with Mahomes, so he's going to probably take a big leap too next year, especially he's going to be the guy. And Pacheco, nice stat there. Mark Andrews, I mean, nothing against Mark Andrews. Like I said, love him, but he could be injury prone still. It could be more of an Isaiah Likely team shortly. I like McLaurin. Like I said, we don't know who the quarterback's going to be since they already talking about Sam Howell's not it after one season. I mean, you got Tua. Love that Jalen Warden and Joe. That Todd Chandler. Now that
forward a little bit.
To breakout is there with what he did. Pacheco, Warren, Chandler. I don't know, man. If Pacheco can get more touchdowns,
go forward a little bit. Chandler. So, like I said, I think C+ is a good team. You can win a championship with a C+ team. I'm just grading hard. In order to get an A with me, you really have to kill it. So I'm giving this team a C+. I think it's a good team. I think it could win a championship. Go ahead.
Well, real quick. I said an A- because of the fact that I just looked at all the potential of it, because I could see a lot of it could have some serious explosive weeks. I mean, I was actually going near and maybe B+ or maybe B, but I was thinking about the fact that, like I said, D.A. Moore is going to be used a lot, even though I wouldn't have took him second round, but because he's going to be the quarterback's best friend, that could be a lot of targets right there. He could be hyper targeted. But overall, it's like he got multiple stacks between Tyreek and Tua, Rice and Pacheco. Like, that to me is like that was a pure genius. I'm surprised I didn't catch on to that earlier.
Right. Again, like I said, we just graded hard. I think again a C+ can win a championship. Real quick, somebody asked in the chat before we move on to the next team. They said, what did they say? Okay, yeah, right here. SoCal. He says, where in SoCal is SoCal Nerd?
San Diego.
We're getting close, guys. So we're getting close to this. This is nifty teams coming up. So stay with me here now.
Yeah, that's right, baby. I used to play that game growing up, dude.
Come on now.
Forgot about that.
And real quick, I'm just gonna click on some of the comments where people they talked about these teams. Julian like 11-2, Kazi like 3-4, Aaron Holloway like 4-11. Let's see. Let's go down a little bit. Kazi said he's team 9, and Zach says I'm team 8. Yep, and Cretch says thank you. Yeah, anytime, Cretch. And listen, but I'm grading hard. I don't think nobody's taking anything personal because you can have a C+ team and win a championship, but we got to nitpick some type of way, especially before the rookie draft. We don't know what's going to happen with some of these guys. So, all right. Let's go on to Nifty. I guess I'll start off with this one. Here we go. Nifty, Jamar Chase. I love that you're getting him at the 1-4. I actually think Jamar Chase could be the number 2 overall pick or the 101. So I love that. Then you got A-Chain. He's volatile, but he can boom. So I understand why you went there, but that's a solid pick. Jalen Hurts as the 3rd quarterback off the board in the 3rd round. I like that. Tank Dell, I think that's a little early. I wouldn't have took Tank Dell before Rasheed Rice or Cooper Kupp. That's just me. Like, that's just my opinion. I love Alvin Kamara in the 6. D-Hop, bam, older. Bam. Come on, bro. I just said I love Alvin Kamara in the 6. Come on, chat. Thank you, Robbie. Come up, Nifty. Bro, I got a great memory. But listen, I hope you ain't, because I love this is good content. I think this is different than other channels. Most channels won't go back and forth. Guys, I respect y'all opinions. I don't think I'm better than anybody, and that's why I don't skip over people's opinions and stuff and people chats. I know listen, as my channel get bigger, I might have to, but I'm always gonna treat you as fair, because y'all, I'm no different than y'all. I just got a channel. That's it. Thank you, bro. Thank you. This was great content, though. I appreciate it. That was somebody else, man. I know that was. I think that was CHB that said that. Yeah, thank you, Robbie. Thank you. I do. I respect. Listen, that's my homeboy. Nifty been showing me some support for a long time. So I ain't got nothing. I wasn't doing it to try to, because I didn't know if I'd have said it, I'd have been. I'm like, bro, I'm sorry. I'd apologize to him on the live. It's that simple. I wouldn't have. I'm not trying to call him out. So, but yeah, man, that's all. But I'm gonna finish listening to the rest of it because I know I didn't say, because I love Alvin Kamara. I love Alvin Kamara. But let's finish watching the rest of it. I wouldn't have drafted D-Hop. I think it's too many good other wide receivers that was on the board. But he will command a target share. You got the young rookie. I think he's the best rookie tight end. So I'm saying he could be top 12 as a rookie tight end. Jameson Williams going to have a breakout season, but I think he's still volatile. And I love Hyatt at the number 10. And you got a good defense. I'm gonna give this a C+. I'm gonna give it a C+. I could have gave it a B, but I think Tank Dale, to me, is why Nick picked it and took it from a B- to a C+. So I'm gonna say it's a C+. Go ahead, CHB.
C-. After everything said, C- easily.
B-, you said, right?
No, C as in color.
Oh, C-. Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, everything you said, I can't follow that.
What do you think, so Kyle?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, CHB.
You're good.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Chase is great. Hurts, I mean, we know he's a fantasy stud because he gets that tush push, once a week, no matter what he's doing in the passing game. He seems to find his way to the top of the scoring chart, right? But Cooper Kupp, A-Chain, Kamara, Hopkins, Bowers, Williams, there's a lot like questions there, whether it's like you said, the age of Hopkins. I mean, does Kamara's role decrease? Can Kupp stay healthy and decrease? Is Tank Dell going to bounce back and be, a stud? Is A-Chain going to be a week in, week out number one guy? Like, I don't know. A lot of that remains to be seen. So, this team could, any of these teams could turn into a good team. But with those question marks, and I'm a Wandale guy, not a Jalen Hyatt guy. I think he makes the leap in his third year. I lean more to like a B-, C+, minus probably for this team with the grades I've been given.
Right. Okay. And I think that's, like I said, I think Nifty, you got a good team. We just nitpicking here. So good team.
If you want me to tell you, if you want me to tell you how this team can be the best team in the league, we could do that too, right?
Right. I agree 100% with that. Because A-Chain, if he hits and he is that guy, you probably got the number 1 or number 2 running back in the league. And you got Jalen Hurts, who can be the number 1 quarterback. We saw that. And then Tank Dell comes out and he's healthy. And then Cooper Kupp is getting hyper-targeted. And Kamara is catching 7 to 8 passes a game. People are in trouble with your team, bro. I give you that. But we just judging on the volatility of it. We don't want to give out a bunch of A's. We don't want to be A, B. No, look, it's all good, bro. No, this is what I loved it. I love that Robbie said it was good content, and I thought it was too. I just didn't want you to take it personal because I never was, because you show way too much support, man. You're very respectful. So I wasn't worried about any it's all love, bro. Like you said, man. It's all love, bro. It's all love. But reason why I wanted to know though, and I did this on the live, because I'm like, damn, I'm tripping. Alvin Kamara, a bad pick. I love Alvin Kamara this year. I love him because he's going late and he's a PPR monster and he could be a top 5 running back. Like, he still got that. He at that age where his body is still good, pause, and he still could be a top 5 running back. And he's in the way they deliver him, the way they implement him in offense is in PPR is gas. So that's all, bro. But yeah, this is good content. So guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. This is Fantasy Good Sports. You're not going to see this anywhere. But bro, I'd love for you to come up anytime, guys. I always post a link. any of you allowed to come up, especially if you are a member. Nifty is a member of this channel. So is Zach. Harambe's not a member right now, but he's been a member in the past. He's always showing support, liking the lives. So, guys, I appreciate all of y'all in here. I'm gonna get ready to get out. Guys, I got a draft guide. The draft guide is going to be $24.99. And I'm gonna offer it, offer a bundle. Anybody who needs a consultation with the draft. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anybody that need a consultation for your draft, guys, I'm offering a draft guide and a consultation. And guys, together, that's going to be $75. That's $125 value right there that you're getting. Where I'm going to be with you the whole draft, and you're going to have the draft guide, me talking to you and telling you how to follow the draft guide. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you how to follow the draft guide, but being on the phone with me and we picking at the same time, that's what I'm going to be offering you. So you can get $75. But if you just want the draft guide, it's going to be $25. And listen, if you are a Pro Bowl tier, which is the $10 tier or better, you're going to get, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I'm going to give you 30% off of the draft guide. So, guys, get ready for this draft guide. This draft guide is going to be gas. I'm going to be offering it, and I'm going to be doing a lot of mock drafts. Also, guys, I got a Patreon and what was the guy talking about earlier in the chat? That's coming too. He was talking about, because he was laughing at my OnlyFans. What was he saying? Let me go up a little bit. Cloud. He was talking about Discord. Guys, I got a Discord coming too. The Discord is we're gonna be able to top it up. I'm still got to do some research what type of content I need to deliver on the Discord to make sure that I'm staying up to date on everything. I just don't want to say, hey guys, follow me on Discord, and I don't never do anything. So I'm not going to make something if I'm not going to post content there. So my Discord is coming, my draft guide is coming, and Patreon is coming. And I don't know what I'm gonna provide for the Patreon. It's gonna be like a little small fee. My members, I'm not going to force y'all to go from be subscribed as a member on my YouTube channel and be a Patreon member. I'm not going to do that. So, but I got to do Patreon. I got to do something for Patreon. I think it's just part of the business. So I'm not going to oversaturate y'all with a bunch of stuff. So it's going to be something special that you can get. Let me see what else is that. Anything? Let me see. Let me look at this comment. Yeah, no problem, bro. It's all good. Yeah, I know y'all are. D Lion in the house. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro. Zach says, how do I get into your fantasy? Okay, there you go. Thank you, Zach. Guys, I got an orphan team. I'm gonna show you the orphan team right now. So the first dibs for next year. Yes, right. Just coming up year, but I got a dynasty league. But I got a best ball tournament coming too. I got a best ball tournament coming, and I got best ball individual tournaments coming. So I got a big time best ball tournament coming. It's going to cost you $20 to get into the tournament. But if you are a member of the channel or you've won a championship in one of my leagues, you get a free entry. That's why you want to be playing in my leagues, because if you win a championship, you get a free entry into these best ball leagues. Not my dynasty league. My dynasty leagues, they private. Those are high end. If I offer you to be in these, you got to be high end. Like it's just very private. But I'm offering this to my members first. So first, I'm gonna offer this to my members. But let me go real quick, guys, and try to find this. Okay. There we go. Let me share this real quick. Stop sharing. Okay. Share screen. Yeah, if anybody, because I got a corporate orphan teams that are coming up. I'm gonna show it to y'all right now. Okay. All right, so here's the team right here, guys. It's an orphan team right here, Team 12. Okay, I want to show the whole team. This is not letting me show the whole team. Okay, so let's go to league. There we go. This is the team right here, guys. I don't like that it's showing like this. I want to go inside the team. It's not letting me go to the whole team. I want to be able to look at it like this. Maybe I won't be able to. Scores, leagues. Let me go to settings. Roster setting, team settings, league settings. Okay, we just look at the team like this from now on, from right here. I ain't gonna take our time up. But this is the team. It's Justin Fields, Devin Singletary, Javonte Williams, DJ Moore, Garrett Wilson, Mike Evans, Kyle Pitts, Williams, I can't think of his name right now, but Williams from the Detroit Lions, Devontae Parker, Kyler Murray, Superflex, Cole. Then you got your D linemen, you got your linebackers. This is a big boy league. DBs, then you got your IDPs. And here's your bench right here. This is $100 league to enter. All proceeds go to charity. You know what I'm saying? All proceeds go to charity. But if you get in, you do win the prize. Once you come in, you'll see it's going to be very lovely for you. When you got the 105, it's the 105 pick. So if anybody want that league, let me know. Hit me up at Gmail. And I will be posting this team inside the members for the members first. And then if none of the members don't want it, then I'll start out looking for other people. But yeah, Zach, if you want that league, man, just let me know. If you want that team. I also got another team. Let me look at this other team real quick. This team right here. This team got the number 2 overall pick. Bryce Young, Gibbs. It's got a bunch of picks too. Warren, Marvin Mims, Waddle, Johnson, Shaheed, Tillman, Likely, defensive guys. The talent ain't that great, but it's got a lot of picks. You can get Marvin Harrison or whoever you want this year. Malik Willis. Yeah, you go right here. 103, 102, 201, 301. So you got the 103 and the 1-2. You see that? So, guys, hit me up if you want that team. Let me see. We move. Yes, sir. So Zach said, how do I get in your fantasy league? Yep. Just hit me up, bruh, and hit me up on my email. And then we'll chop it up and I'll direct you for next year. Yep. And yes, sir. You know, I'm trying to get in. I got you. And like I said, the best ball leagues are going to be different. The best ball leagues, I'm going to let y'all know more about those as we get closer to the season. But this is an orphan league. An orphan team. And I got 2 orphan teams right now. I never done best ball, but I'm ready to win. Yes, sir. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all be safe. Peace.
Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot, bitch, I'm burning up. So let's talk some business, ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act, a bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit, okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy, I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Fresh to death on camouflage. Gotta keep a foot up